For Ultimate Team coins, check out thefootshop.com, their link is in the description below, and for a discount on your coins, use Nepo at checkout. What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome to another market crash talk video. The reason why I'm making this video today is first of all to give you guys some insight as to why the market has done what it's done. And secondly, to answer a few questions that I get asked regularly on Twitter, like when is the best time to sell, and give you my view on it. Now, I'm not saying to anyone throughout this video, sell now, don't sell, or anything like that. I'm literally just going to explain to you to the best of my knowledge exactly what's happened. So, what happened was myself, other YouTubers recommended investing if you want to invest in players, and then to sell the players on before the upgrades are out, because once the upgrades are out, the market crashes. I'll go through the reasons very shortly. We're actually going to open some packs whilst we go through this video. But before we do get into the rest of this video as well, guys, if we could drop a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. Let's try and get this over 7,000 likes. Yeah, so a lot of YouTubers recommended to you guys to invest, and some people for some reason started investing after the upgrades were out, expecting the prices to go back up. I'm not quite sure why. But what you had to have done, obviously nobody knew exactly when the upgrades are out, but what kind of had to have been done was, once you've invested, you had to sell your investments when they're at their peak price, not necessarily the absolute peak, because you can never know when they're going to start coming down, before the upgrades came out. Because imagine this, right? We'll take, like, let's take that blue Messi, for example. Let's say there's 1,000 blue Messis in total in the game. I actually have no idea how many there are. There are probably a few more than 1,000. Maybe there's 5,000, 10,000. But for argument's sake, let's say there's 1,000 blue Messis in the whole game, right? Blue Messi's going for 6 million, 7 million. 100 of them get bought at 6 million. So there's less supply. The demand is still there because people want to invest. So they move up to 6.5 million. 100 more go at 6.5 million. Then 100 more go at 7 million. Then 100 more at 7.5 million. And you get the picture, you know, it goes up, goes on, until there's 10 blue Messis left and they're all going for 15 million because everybody wants to now invest, you know. So if you got kind of bought the investment at 13 million or 14 million, now you're only making like a 1 million profit at most if you sold it whilst he was going for 15 million. When the upgrades came out, and specifically when the web app and companion app trading went down, everybody listed all the Messis all at once. So now people have been picking these Messis off the market, forcing his price up. Come the upgrades, bang, everybody, 1,000 of these Messis now get put back on the market, and everyone's trying to make their profit. So everyone's undercutting everyone else, bringing his price back down. So basically, there's too much supply and not enough demand after the actual upgrades came out, which was a huge influence in why the market crashed. Aside from that, the web app and companion app having no more transfer market, you know, you have to come onto console right now to be able to sell your players, has changed the market massively. It's for me the biggest reason outside of the upgrades. It's the reason why the market's crashed so much. Not only because websites like Footbin aren't around anymore for you to check player prices so easily, and not only because you can't list as many items anymore, because a lot of people that did list items went on to the web app and to the companion app to list them, but also now because auto buyers are out of the question right now. So all those auto buyers that were causing the Messis and Ronaldos to be 15 million, and all those auto buyers that would literally dictate the market, because, like, let's say, again, we'll take an example. Let's say Manuel Neuer goes for 300,000, right? An auto buyer will pick up any Manuel Neuer that's 270,000 or lower and list him up at 300,000 again. So Manuel Neuer's minimum price ever will be 300,000 because the auto buyers will be keeping his value at that point. If I list him at 250, he's gone instantly to an auto buyer. He's relisted on the market for 300,000 or more, and bang, you know, the margin is never there for his price to drop down because the auto buyer keeps it up, and that can be sustained by the amount of coins that was being bought. What happens now is when there's no auto buyers, is that somebody lists it for 270, the auto buyer doesn't buy it, so now somebody actually has to see, like a real human has to see that Manuel Neuer in the 59th minute or the 57th minute, etc, etc, and it doesn't go as quick. So I now want to sell my Manuel Neuer, and there's 2 up or 3 up for 370, and I want to set, sorry, 270, and I want to sell mine real quick. I'm going to list them for 250 because I want a quick sale. So that causes the deflation in players, because now all the Manuel Neuers that were going for 300,000 or 320 or 340 or 350 are no longer getting bought because people are listing them for 270, 250, and the human, which is the person who wants them to play with them, is actually getting them, causing the market again to go down. So the fact there are no auto buyers in the market right now has been a huge reason for the market declining. So I get asked a lot, when do I sell? And will player prices go back up? So there's, to answer the second question, will player prices go back up? Ultimately, if EA put the web and companion app market back up and auto buyers are back in this game, yes, the player prices will go back up. So if you've invested a lot of coins in a lot of players and didn't sell in time and you've lost your coins, or you know, you've got a trade pile full of players and a club full of players that you just have no interest in using, those player prices may well go back up. They may well. It's not guaranteed. Like I say, first of all, it depends on if EA put the market back up or not. And then second of all, it depends on if the coin glitches are fixed, which is, to my understanding, EA are addressing the coin glitches right now and are patching them. If they're fixed and coins aren't as easy to generate as they previously were, then they may go back up, just not as quick and not by as much. So if you paid 500,000 for a player that's now 250,000, he might go back up to 350 or 400,000. It's unlikely that they're going to hit the heights that they were at. Again, unless a new glitch is found where coins are just very easy to produce in unlimited quantities, if you understand what I'm saying. So last but not least, I get asked quite a lot, should I sell my players? Should you cut your losses and make your money back? The answer to this is the answer that I will always tell you guys, and that's quite simply, if you need coins and you have players that you don't mind selling and taking a loss on, just sell them. Get the coins in your bank, buy a team you're going to enjoy playing with, and play the damn game. I know a lot of people trade in this game, but we're already 6 months into FIFA 15 now. We're halfway through the cycle. In another 4 months or so, this game is going to be next to worthless. As soon as that first FIFA 16 information comes out, coins, prices, players going to plummet. The real world value of them is going to plummet, and you're going to be left there with a club full of just unreal amounts of players that you've invested in, and you're going to get there and be like, ah, so I've got all these players and now FIFA 16's out. What am I going to do with them? Play the game. Enjoy the game. If you like trading, by all means trade. If you like investing, by all means invest. But don't forget that this is a 1-year cycle game, and it will eventually be worthless. Literally worthless. And in 2 years' time, it will be so worthless that they take the servers off for that game. So there will come a point where all those players and all those coins and stuff you've got in your account are going to be worth literally nothing. So for me, playing the game is primary. So if you're trading because you want to get to a certain amount of value to buy a certain player, you may have lost a lot of money. If you've invested 1 million coins on these players and now they've reduced and they're worth 500,000 coins, the player that you wanted that might have been 1.5 million coins has also reduced because the whole market has crashed. So your coins in the game still have the same kind of value for the players that you were looking for the coins that you were trying to achieve by investing and trading prior to the market crash. So if you want to play the game, sell your players now, or sell the investments and sell the trades now for as much as you can, and then buy the team you want to play with and enjoy the game. If, however, you've got a great team already, you've got a lot of coins in the bank, and you've got a whole bunch of investments and stuff, and you don't mind sitting there waiting and hoping that these prices are going to go back up, just hold on to your players. Don't sell them, keep them in your club as long as you want, and then if the prices go back up, sell them off then, if that's what you want to do. But I personally don't see the point in sitting there now and waiting for something to hopefully happen when we don't know, the web app and companion app could come back in a week, a month, or never again for FIFA 15. Coin glitches could have no glitches or several glitches, which again influence and dictate the price of the market massively. And then ultimately, it's going to get to a point where you're going to have played one game, or 100 games, or 50 games, when you could have played 500 games, but you didn't want to because you were sitting there hoping desperately that your players were going to increase so that you could have lots of coins. At the end of the day, for a great team, in this game, you only need a certain ceiling of coins. Like, find your dream team, find however high value your dream team's going to be, pick out the 11 players you want to play with and the subs, calculate the value of that, and then be like, right, have I got enough coins if I sell my investments? Yes. Sell them. Get the team you want to play with. No, I haven't. Don't sell them. Keep them, hope they rise, and then play with a cheap team in the meantime. It's actually very simple as to what you specifically want to do with your FIFA game, as to whether or not you should sell right now. But ultimately, your investments aren't the only investments that have come down in price. The whole market has come down in price. So the coins, like I said, the coin total is irrelevant depending on what you wanted to do with those coins. Like, if you had 1 million coins, like I say, if you started a brand new account before, had 1 million coins on it, and bought 1 million coins worth of players, and now you sold them for 500k, yeah, you've lost 500,000 coins, but the market has dropped 50%. So whatever you were working towards has also dropped 50%. Thus, you can actually afford the player that you want because his value has also decreased. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend necessarily selling your players. It just literally depends about what you specifically want. There's a nice Paul Vincent company, not bad, not bad. So hopefully this video helped you. It probably confused you more than anything. I do try and answer as many questions as I can on Twitter. I'm sure there's some nice people in the comment section that if you have another specific question regarding a specific player that you can ask in the comments and someone will answer for you. But the bottom line is, when somebody says to me, how much is Alexis Sanchez going to be worth in 2 weeks' time? I literally have no idea. It's impossible for me to know how much someone's going to be worth. It's impossible for you to know. It's impossible for anybody to know how much a future projection of a player would cost. Otherwise, there would be no trading in this game because people would just know. So that it would negate the trading aspect and the investment aspect. So yeah, like I say, hopefully this has helped you guys. You know, hopefully you picked up a few tips from this and understand a bit more as to whether or not you should sell or whether or not you should keep your players. I would personally say, this is for no other reason than I don't see the point of having a trade pile full of investments. Sell your players, build a team and play the game. Like, it's a game to be played, not a game to sit there and invest. Because I understand why people invest and why people trade is to get better teams to play the game with, in my opinion. There's no point trading and then at the end of FIFA 15 being like, hey guys, I had 170 billion coins in the bank. What did you do with those coins? Nothing, I just had them. So you just had coins, you just traded to coins. Yeah. Why? Because I'm a trader. But what did you do? Nothing, didn't do anything with the coins. So you did nothing with your coins. You spent hours, days, weeks, months of your life doing literally nothing. At least with the game, you get the enjoyment of playing the game. You get the record, you get the goals, you get to try out new players and experience new things. With trading, it's the same monotonous thing over and over and over again. So I personally don't see the thing in trading. I've never enjoyed trading. Trading bores me, which is why I buy coins, and previously FIFA points, but now, you know, all coins. Trading just bores me. It's not what FIFA Ultimate Team is supposed to be. You know, obviously the transfer market is there for traders if they want it. I don't particularly want it. But this is going to be the end of the video now, guys. Hopefully this helped you a little bit. If it did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.